Hey guys, welcome back to another update. This is Cars and Stuff. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry I haven't made a video. It's been quite the eventful past numerous weeks. Been extremely busy, Got lots of stuff going on. Anyhow, I wanted to kind of make this update for you guys to show you what I've done with the 80, with the Land Cruiser, Lexus LX 450. Basically, this set of tweaks that I'm doing right now, that I'm working on, after I'm done with that, I believe this thing's going to be ready to drive pretty much anywhere I want to drive it. Okay, I believe it's going to be very reliable. So far, I've rebuilt the front end. Okay, I put new Burfields. I left the axles, but what I did is I drove in the axle seals. I believe it was like 5 millimeters over, I forgot what they call it, but basically drove it in farther, about 5 millimeters. And that apparently makes a pretty big difference when it comes to sealing that area. I, of course, put all the proper grease. Since changed the transmission fluid. I actually got new tires as well. Let me show you the tires I put on it. These are really cool. Oh, those were my knees again. These are Falken Wild Peaks AT. These are 33-inch tires, 285s, 75 R16s. Ran me about $1,100. I also went in and rebuilt the calipers, the front ones. You can't quite see it. Let's see if we can see it from here, but I also did stainless steel brake lines. All the way around. I don't know if you can see it in the background, but there's the differential breather. Okay, it's in the background. I went ahead and I installed the ARB kit, which makes it just a lot better. I got the winch working. That guy's set up. And I also replaced this tail light. So I did all that, guys, and basically I replaced the tires because the old ones were out of round. Okay, so basically that was that vibration I was having. I've since went ahead and installed the EGR resistor. I probably got about 1,500 miles on the truck so far, and you know, that EGR resistor took care of that check engine light. So since I also had an issue with knock sensors, that was fun. Basically what happened was I originally installed aftermarket knock sensors on it, and you know, those were pretty much junk, so I had to replace them. What I ended up doing is, instead of buying them brand new, because they were extremely expensive brand new, they were like $250 a piece or something crazy. What I did is I bought them used offline, off of a GS 300, if I'm not mistaken. One of the other Lexus models had the same part number for the knock sensors, and so I was able to buy a set. They came in, they were in great condition, and I installed them along with new pigtails for the knock sensors, and it's been working great. However, right now what I've got going on is it seemed to me like the head, you know, I put an aftermarket head in this truck from Kiwi, and it did seem like the head was a little bit louder than I wanted it to be, or than I thought, you know. So what I did is I checked all the valve lash clearances, and a lot of them were within spec, but some of them were not. And so what I'm going to do is I ordered a tool that's coming from Australia so that I can go ahead and do order new shims on the ones that aren't, to see if that kind of quiets the head down. It's not that it's making a lot of noise, it's just noisier than I thought it was going to be. So I'm hoping this is going to help. And for the sake of so that I can show you for documentation or whatever, you can see I actually wrote down all the specs on a sheet of paper. So let me show you that. Hopefully you guys can read my chicken scratch, but basically you've got 1 through 6, okay? And in the middle up here, this is the difference between the spec, which by the way is right here in millimeters, so that's 0.15 millimeters to 0.25 millimeters. This is the intake, okay? And this is lobe 1 and this is lobe 2 on cylinder 1. So that's what I recorded. These on number 6, as you can see, they're off by a little bit, okay? I don't know how much of a difference that's really making. However, for the sake of argument, I'm going to order the new shims to get it within this spec right here. And then on the exhaust side, of course, lobe 1, lobe 2, this is the spec, 0.25 millimeters. To 0.35 millimeters. And then of course these right here, like this one is 0.38, so it's off by 0.02. Same with that one. These ones are off by 0.05, right? And then this one is also off by 0.05, but lobe 1 is still within spec technically. So yeah, that's kind of what I've got going on. I also am working on painting the wall, or the walls of the garage, to make it a lot nicer for you guys, for everybody, for me, for you, because I do plan on making a lot more videos. So here's the wall painted. I made a little time-lapse video for you guys so you can see me paint this wall. And then my plan is to basically take that entire rack, I'm going to move it back, compressor, generator, everything's going to go on top of that. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm super excited. I also ordered some new video equipment, so I'm going to be able to basically make higher quality videos. I'm going to get some lighting in here, and my goal for this year is to really start filming a lot more of all my DIYs, all the stuff that I do for you, that I do. I'm gonna put it on there. I'm gonna put it on YouTube, on my channel, and hopefully you guys like it. And I'm hoping to turn this into a pretty nice place for my 80, for the Civic, any other projects that I got incoming as well. It's gonna be awesome. I love cars. I'm happy to share this with you guys, and if you have any questions or comments of any type, as far as like, hey, you should do XYZ, or check this out, definitely open to suggestions, because this is my first time going through the 80 series Land Cruiser platform, first time in general for that, but so far so good. I like it. I love it. I love driving my truck. I think it's awesome. It does break down, but it's all right. It's an old rig. It is what it is. Well, thank you for tuning in, guys. I'll see you next time.